Hello everyone, this is Oregon Quack Attack playing Floodzone on Domination on the PS4. I would be playing Conquest, but Conquest is currently not working on PS4. If you haven't played PS4, you go join a server and you sit there waiting and it says cannot find a match or whatever. So then you go to the server browser, and if you attempt to join one, you can get into one if you're lucky, and then be in there for 2 to 3 minutes and you get kicked. So no one plays it. It's not worth trying. I've tried multiple times because I bought the PS4 just to play just to play Conquest, and so it kind of sucks you can't play it. But Dice has said that they know the issue and they're gonna try and fix it within the next week, so that's a good thing. But Floodzone Domination is kind of fun. I don't like Domination as much as Conquest because I did play it on PS3, and on Conquest it's really fun because everyone's moving and everyone's going, but on Domination it seems like a lot of people just kind of camp around, so it gets kind of annoying. So I figured I would kind of guard down this rooftop and see how good I do, and it actually turned out to be a really good match for me. Finished 19-2, but yeah, domination is fun, but after a while you kind of get old. So as I like to do tanks and jets and helicopters, so and rush is horrible. Rush is my least favorite game mode. So without conquest, I'm pretty bummed, but I'm glad Dice is trying to fix it. But so far at PS4, I mean, the graphics are awesome. I've never played on PC, so I can't compare it. But I did play PS3, and I did play Battlefield 4 on PS3, and it was like junk. And so going to PS4 was like holy moly. Um, if you are looking to get PS4, but you don't think it's quite worth the money, it's definitely worth the money. It just, I mean, I got it on release date, and it's been awesome ever since. Battlefield, I mean, it crashes a lot. So like I've had multiple times where I get on and it crashes, and it's really really annoying. But otherwise, I mean, it runs smooth. It's only froze on me once, but it hasn't. I mean, it just crashes, which sucks, but it's not a big deal. You don't have to turn off your PS3 or PS4. You just have to accept it. You have to accept and report, and then you just go right back in the game. So it's not a huge deal, but just kind of a pain. I'm not sure if you lose your stats or not, but like I was playing one game and I was going probably 20-5 and lost, and it just crashes on you, and it's a pretty big pain in the ass. But oh well. But back to Flood Zone. I mean, on Conquest on PS3 it was fun, but it's a big map kind of, so it just didn't work well with 12 versus 12. So I'm looking forward to playing on Conquest, and on Domination it's 10 versus 10, and it works good, but just so many places to camp, and so you're gonna run into so many campers. So I just got done with that. So I set up here and turned out going really well. So yeah. So far since I've been playing Battlefield 4, I probably have about 10 hours on the PS4 so far. So I haven't played a lot, but I've played quite a bit, and I've just stuck to the support class and carbines. I haven't. I mean, my favorite class is medic, but everyone plays as medic, so I kind of just want to change it up, and no one plays as support. And ammo is always nice to give out. I always get tons of points from that. So I mean, my next class will probably be the engineer or the medic, because sniper is always my last. I mean, I always have such a hard time, but the carbine, I'm pretty surprised that they're for every class now because they are really powerful. I'm using the G36C, which I've heard other people say they don't like it, and it's just not a very good gun. But so far, I'm loving it. I mean, it has range, shoots pretty well, damage the same as every other gun. So I mean, I'm enjoying it because it gives you range. Because all the other carbines don't really have range. Because I was using the MK5, and that gun, I mean, I have like probably 300-400 kills with it, and so like I've used it a lot and I enjoy it. But the range isn't very good on it. So I unlocked this one. I started using it, and I mean, it's working good so far. I mean, up close you kind of don't do good, but otherwise it's a pretty like decent gun. Like after this round, I tried the M4 because I was kind of pretty excited to get it, but it's only a 3 round burst, so I was pretty disappointed about that. But it is what it is. I've tried the Ace 23, and that one has higher damage than every other carbine, but it kicks really bad. So like on this map, it would do pretty good because it does really good up close, but from far away, it's a horrible gun. And so that's why I'm using the G36, is because I'm able to get those long shots and do okay up close. So, because with the Ace, the other bad thing is that you run out of ammo really fast. Your clip, it only has a 26 round clip, and it shoots. I think it's the fastest carbine. So you run out of ammo fast. This one shoots. The G36 shoots at 650 rounds each minute. So yeah, I would say it's a little below average, but gets the job done. But yeah, as you see, I try to flank those guys because they were just sitting up there. So I didn't quite camp the whole round, but I went right back to that spot because I just get so annoyed on this map by just campers, and it's just in general, that's the only thing about this map I don't like, is that so many people can camp. Otherwise, I'd say this is a great map. I mean, I guess if you like Call of Duty, maybe play it, because there's a lot of small spaces, but I'm not a fan of Call of Duty, so. But yeah, I'm super excited for when DICE can get the Conquest out, because I mean, I've watched videos on it, and that's the reason why I got the PS4 was to play Conquest on Battlefield, because I've been playing Battlefield on PS3 for the last 5 to 6 years. So hearing you get the 64-man servers, I was so excited, and they're just broken. And I mean, other than that, I mean, Battlefield's running smooth for me. I'm not having any problems. No, like people are complaining about the frame rate dropping. I haven't had any of that. I mean, I have played the campaign, and it'll like do the thing where it has an error and exit out of it, and so I lose all my campaign. So I've tried to avoid playing that. So I guess that's the one issue, but I'm not a campaign guy to get my uncle or someone else to do it for me because I just can't stand campaigns. But so far, I mean, if you like Battlefield 3, I definitely think Battlefield 4 would be the next best thing to get. On PS3, I mean, I wouldn't recommend it on PS3 just because the graphics are worse and the maps are really big, so it's just not quite as fun. But on PS4, definitely, because the maps are still the same size, except for, I don't know Conquest, I haven't done Conquest yet, but for Domination, they're the same size. And it just, I mean, it flows really well, and the graphics are just amazing. That was the first thing I noticed when I turned on the PS4 and started playing Battlefield. So, yeah, right here I'm using the XM Dart, which I heard was good, so I thought I'd test it out. And I kind of did a few rounds with it after this, and it does seem pretty good for shotgun, so I wonder if it counts as shotgun experience too, because the first one you get is like a semi-auto, and it is horrible. So I haven't even tried using shotguns, but I also have been killed by shotguns a lot, so I think shotguns are pretty strong in this game. But as you can see right there, I mean, the dart, it kills people pretty fast. It doesn't really have range, but and it only has 5 shells, but as fast as you pull the trigger, it's as fast as it shoots. So, I mean, if you like shotguns, maybe try that out. So, but yeah, so I go back up to the roof just because, I had some pretty good success up here, and I've always been the kind of person who likes to kind of hold a spot down. I mean, you can call it camping, you can call it whatever you want, but I just like to look at it as, I'm just holding the spot down, trying to make my team do good. So just guarding Charlie behind me was doing that. So, but yeah, this right here, I didn't realize that was an enemy right next to me, and so kind of was a little close there. He probably would have knifed me, but yeah. So I mean, if in Floodzone on PS4 is always Domination. Like every time I join a quick match like Domination, that's almost always on Floodzone. So that's kind of annoying. But I mean, I'm starting to just I think I'm gonna start coming to here now, just so I don't get camped quite as much. But yeah, so in the 10 hours so far, my kill death ratio is like at 2, so I'm doing pretty good, and I really don't camp. I mean, I'm always just flowing around the map. This is probably the only map where I kind of hold down a position. I'm always just going around, and I've noticed that at night, people aren't as good, because I live in Oregon. So when I get on about 10, like my time, which is probably 1 on the East Coast, and I'm not sure who's playing at that time, but I always do really good compared to like if I got on in the afternoon. It just seems like I don't quite do as well, so I'm not sure if it's people playing or if it's just me or whatnot, but I got a nice grenade kill there. I was using the grenade that has fire, I forget what it's called, and I threw it a few times. It looks really cool, and I guess it's good if you want to hold down a position because it puts fire there, but I just think it kills it. Right here, it was awesome. Got a counter knife. Kind of just a freak reaction move right there, and then got this guy with my pistol. That was the highlight of the whole game. But, well, this video is almost over. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment, let me know future content you guys want to see. So, thank you guys for watching.